What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Naya deck that allows you to do double, triple damage to the opponent's face, right? Just straight over their creature, straight through the blocker, straight to the face. Not only that, but you can actually do it 4 times within the same turn. Well, not 4 times. You can do it 3 times within the same turn. Sorry, so you could get like triple, double, triple damage, right? Which is crazy to think about, but it actually works, and it actually works well. So, looking at the deck here, how are we doing this double, triple, back and forth, crisscross, hopscotch nonsense? We have 3 copies of Double Vision, right? Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell, each turn copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy, for the, whatever, the spell. Then we have Fiery Emancipation, which reads, if a source you control will deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent or player instead. So you see where the double, triple comes from. And now where does the other bit come from? Well, I'm glad you asked. It comes from Gravitic Punch. This is a jumpstart card that allows you to target a creature you control, and then it's going to deal damage equal to its power to target player. It is 4 mana, you can use Fling, yada yada yada. The nice thing about Gravitic Punch, however, is the fact that it has Jumpstart. So you use it, you don't lose your creature, right? It gets copied with Double Vision because you didn't lose your creature like it would do with Fling. If you tried to double Fling your creature, obviously that wouldn't work. But anyways, you can copy it, use it again, select the same creature, select your opponent's face. Now you're doing, double your creature's power tripled to your opponent's face, right? Because you're doing that damage and then tripling it, and then doing that damage, tripling it again. So tons of damage, and you're saying, well, Chance, what's the cannon fodder now? What kind of big bodies are we throwing at him? We have Beanstalk Giant, right? Then this guy can get huge. It costs 7 mana to get him down, so generally he'll come down as a 7/7. If not, more than likely a 5/5, because you'll probably use Great Hinge to get him out if not. And, if he comes down as a 5/5, it's basically a Lovestruck Beast, which is not bad at all, especially since you're going to be doubling 5 damage, so 10 damage, and then tripling that, so 30 damage to your opponent's face. It's not bad. And then, of course, if you get to, use Gravitic Punch again, that's 15 extra points, right? So it's 45 points. It's pretty good, is what I'm saying. It's really, really freaking good. And not only is the combo fun, and do you get to deal tons of damage and yada yada yada, but the combo outside of that is just really solid because we're using adventure cards. We're using Bonecrusher, we're using Lovestruck, we're using Beanstalker, and we're using Lucky Clover. So you get all the benefits of Adventure, which is really strong and rotation proof, and you get all the benefits of Double Vision and Fiery Emancipation. The only thing that's not rotating with this deck pretty much is Gravitic Punch, which is a little depressing, but it is what it is, and Paradise Druid, but there will be other mana fixings. You can use Goose and yada yada yada. We do, of course, still have Fairy Godmother in case we're not able to do this cool back and forth whatever combo with Gravitic Punch. Fairy Godmother is really nice with Double Vision and with the Lucky Clovers, because if you're putting +2/+1 and then tripling that, right, now it's +6 +3, you can deal a ton of damage, is what I'm saying, because it also gives them flying. Fight as one, you actually do have a few humans in this, and you have Edgewall Innkeeper, so keeping them alive is kind of good. Ranger's Guile also going to help protect them. Lucky Clover going to be copying all your adventure spells. Heliod's Intervention, because there are a crap ton of artifacts and enchantments running around. Not to mention you can double it, so you can gain quadruple X life, right? If you double it and you gain twice X life. Anyways, Idyllic Tutor is to help you get down Fiery Emancipation, Double Vision, and all that good stuff, right? There was something else. Oh, Garrick's Uprising, right? Idyllic Tutor helps you grab that because you're playing Bonecrusher, Lovestruck, and Beanstalk. You have these big creatures that can help you draw cards and need trample and yada yada yada. Bonecrusher we kind of talked about. Garrick's Uprising we just mentioned. Really good. And yeah, that's going to pretty much do it for the main course of the deck. Now, I do want to try this new system out. The deck tech wrap-ups, people say they love them, but they're actually not getting watched that much. So I want to try doing the wrap-up, so to speak, in the breakdown. And basically what I'm saying is I'm going to select a few cards here that can help warp the deck or change it into a different direction or help it become competitive or whatever. Basically take the wrap-up, condense it down, and throw it in here at the end of the breakdown. So if you're looking for other routes you can do with this deck, one that I'd highly recommend is trying it out in Teamer. You get access to Genesis Ultimatum, which is a great way to get Double Vision and Fiery Emancipation down on the same turn, which is fantastic. Not to mention the fact that you get access to adventure cards like Brazen Borrower, which is really nice, and then Fae of Wishes, which can go into your sideboard, and then you can have extra copies of Double Vision and Fiery Emancipation or Great Hinge or answers to your opponent's stuff, right? So Teamer does have, I think, a leg up actually with this deck, but doing it with the white mana does give you access to Idyllic Tutor and Heliod, which is still really nice. If you're stuck on using it in Naya and you want to use it in Naya, Starfield Mystic is actually a pretty good card here because it reduces the cost of Double Vision and Fiery Emancipation, right? And then last but not least, we have Storm's Wrath, which of course with Double Vision can deal tons of damage, even enough to take out Yugens, and with Fiery Emancipation obviously it deals, you know, plenty. So all that being said and out of the way, I hope you guys, girls, people of all ages, shapes, sizes, enjoy this deck tech breakdown and the wrap-up sort of smushed all into one. I'm trying to bring the best content and bring it in a format that everyone will enjoy, and that way everyone can consume it, right? Because that's what it's all about. Anyways, if you're enjoying, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and of course be sure to watch all the way through and get the pro tips that are splashed in all of the games, or you know, most of the games, wherever I see fit, basically, to, you know, add a little bit of extra knowledge. So all that being said and out of the way, we are going to go ahead and hop right into our matches. R. Santander. That's also the other thing. Like, I'm not nearly as annoyed about me losing to meta deck and normal play as I am annoyed about the idea of me as a newer player coming in and seeing that, and I'm just like sitting there trying to have fun with my fucking Merfolk or whatever the fuck I'm playing, right? That's what irritates me, because I'm like, damn, if I was new to the game and like I had to deal with the people that are in standard right now, just copying shit and then playing it in normal queue, I would be so miserable, you know? So miserable. Alright, my turn. Well, there's no reason for us to blast off a Bonecrusher without need be, so we'll just save it. We need some white mana. Where's this white mana for our Idyllic Tutor? Or some more red mana for our Fiery Emancipation. I will gladly take either. Alright, here, tell you what we will do. We'll go ahead and blast him in the face. That takes him down to 14, which means something like a Gravitic Punch. Fire Emancipation's pretty good. We could take him down to 10 here. Hey, that's really good. That gives us the red mana for Fiery and the white mana for Idyllic. Beautiful. Unless, of course, they make us sacrifice a creature. That's a nice. Storm's Wrath for a Paradise Druid. Oh, lovely. Alright. No. Beautiful. Alright, so this gives us, again, that red mana that we needed and the white mana, so pretty happy about that one. I do say so myself. Question, do I want to go ahead and cast Idyllic Tutor? Nah. I want to get down the Bonecrusher Giant, and this way, come next turn, if nothing happens to our Bonecrusher Giant, we just throw down Fiery Emancipation, and boom, bam, triple damage, baby. Now, I don't know if our Bonecrusher Giant will actually live, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm off work, so, you know, at least that's good. I can't turn down 2 Lucky Clovers. I think our opponent said hello. I'm not honestly quite sure, but we'll say it back. Hello? What happened before? I don't know. I don't know what happened before. Alright, so there's our 2 white and our 2 green sources. I'm going to go ahead and throw down the Fabled Passage and grab a red. This way we should be getting close to being able to cast everything. Do I want a Lucky Clover down first, or do I want a Paradise Druid down first? If I had something like a Bonecrusher Giant, I'd probably go for the Lucky Clover, but seeing as how I don't, I think I'm going to go for the Paradise Druid. Just ramp it up. What happened before? Oh, maybe you're talking about yesterday. Yeah, the power went out on me. That was a fun one. Alright, Smart Gun. Let's hope you're not playing mono red. Of course, they may be hoping I'm... Oh, they played a Fabled Passage. They're not playing mono red. Bum bum bum. Is it? Could be Teamer as well, but for now they're showing as it, and they may have a shock, right? Rolling. Either which way, Paradise Druid is protected from the shock, so I'm not too worried about that. I guess Lofty Denial would suck, right? Quench. Alright, all that stuff's still legal. No, it lands. Haha. Cycling. Ugh. Ugh. You know there's a different format where that's a lot better, right? I mean, whatever. Ominous Seas. Alright, you got my attention now, because I do enjoy myself a good Ominous Seas every once in a while. We're gonna go and throw down the Temple. Another land, no thank you. I'm all flooded out, if I do say so myself. So, Lucky Clover, come on down. Now that Kraken might be a bitch and a half to deal with, so I'd like to see a Heliod's Intervention maybe, get rid of their Ominous Seas. We'll have to see what becomes of it. Another Fairy Godmother, you don't say. Now, I can't cast the Fairy Godmother quite yet. I wish I could. But if I swing in with the Paradise Druid, we have no way of giving it hexproof and protecting it. So, for the time being, and we'll just have to hold off. But this means we'll end up casting this spell 3 times. So that's 6 and 3. That does put our Paradise Druid up to an 8/4. That's pretty good. Cool beans. Now you can't tell me that ain't worth it. Nice. Thanks. If only we had the double vision out here, we could have copied it again. Would have been a 10-5. Oh, deadly. Two Stern Dismissals. Oh my goodness. Someone's mighty committed to getting rid of our Paradise Druid. The beautiful thing is, we spent 1 mana to try to counteract their play. But aside from that, we just used the 2 mana spell, you know? It's not like we pumped it and pumped it and pumped it and like used every card in our hand. We used 1 card. 2 cards, I guess, technically, right? But we also cost them 2 cards, so pretty happy about that. Bum, 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 bum. Well, shucks. Alright, let's do this again. It'll make the Great Hinge basically cost nothing. Oh, you bastard game. Oh, no. It would have done this either which way. Alright, so we can't use Fight as 1 this turn, but we can throw down the Great Hinge, and I think that is worth it, right? And unfortunately, I don't think we can swing in with the Paradise Druid. I really want to, but I need that extra mana. Like, what if we had a Fiery Emancipation, you know? And there's just no guarantee in that they don't have another Stern Dismissal or a Brazen Bar or something else, right? So, we'll end it on that. No need to get hasty. We just needed to buff the Paradise Druid up so we can get the Great Hinge down, right? Niv Mizial. That's really bad for us. Really, really bad for us. Alright, how many basics? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have plenty, but that Niv Mizzet will rain hell down upon me if I try, huh? I can just play a Beanstalk Giant. I don't have to ramp with it. If I ramp with it, what's the benefits? I mean, less chance of us drawing them in the future. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Hit me, Niv. Hit me like you love me. Wait, that doesn't sound right. You can tell I obviously spend way too much time by myself. Alright, well there's all the mana we need for the Fiery Emancipation, right? Oh no, you only get the Niv off the first, right? Because it's when I cast it. So I could go for these and just try to draw more cards. I like the idea of that better than just throwing down a big old Beanstalk. At least this way we'll have substance in the sky, right? Yeah, very nice. We're gonna grab the planes because we have the fight as one. I can still cast my Beanstalk Giant after. That's crazy. I don't think we're going to. I don't know. I kind of want to, but what if they just end up bouncing it, right? Ah, fuck it. We didn't come this far. Try this hard to not, right? Oh, and a Garrick's Uprising. That's beautiful. Because that gives our Beanstalk Giant trample. Yeah, you focus your damage on my creatures. Don't worry about my face-hole. That's what I want you to do. Unless, of course, they end up drawing like 10 million cards. What if that happens? Oh, no. They're going to kill all of my creatures. I told y'all I should have saved mana for fight as one. Y'all are greedy. I'm blaming this one on y'all. We all know this is not my fault. Fuck. I won't even be able to swing in because they're gonna have the big old. What in the hell? Prickly Marmoset. That's not too bad, right? For a common, 3 mana for a 4/3 with first strike. That's not bad. Ooh. That's really good. That's like really good. And then we go for the Garrick's Uprising, right? Alright. Oh. That's hefty. That's a hefty boy. A Lovestruck Beast. Alright, Beanstalk, you know what you gotta do. Get him. Get him. Yeah, I figured they were gonna do that. Alright. We do have fight as one, though, to protect our Beanstalk, so. You know. You know, it'd be cool. Niv Mizzet, Fiery Emancipation, but boy, that'd take a lot. Alright, Niv Mizzet's gonna rain some hell down upon our faces. What? Okay. Still not too worried. We seem to be doing all right, but I'm a little worried about that blue mana they have left up, right? Seems fine though, right? Ah, no, we don't need to deal that much damage though, because it's gonna deal extra. Good game. It's not good game though. I mean, I guess whatever, good game, sure, yeah, good game to you too. We're not done yet. Smart gun. Maybe they don't have any other plays. Maybe that's why. No, surely they wouldn't say good game because they don't have any other plays. They have 5 cards in hand. We still have Fighters 1 as well in case. I don't know how they would kill our Beanstalk Giant. I'm a little worried about them bouncing it, honestly. Do we have any more Rangers Gal? We have 1 in the deck. Yikes. I mean, we still have our Gravitic Punch as well. Alright, what does this one do? Deal 5 damage. Before that hits, we do this. Right? You don't want to throw it down after it hits because they might be able to like deal that much damage in that time. But if I throw it down before it hits, then our Beanstalk Giant can actually live, right? Potentially. I mean, you never know. They could deal, what, 8 points of damage because I just allowed them to deal one extra point. All right, that's. Let's see, puts us down to 8-5. Yeah. Four. I actually forgot about that because of draw, right? 3 because of draw. Oh shit. No! Beanstalk, baby, no! Oh well. How many cards? They still have 36 How have they drawn this many and they still have so many cards? It's insane. Alright, well, we really need that Gravitic Punch now, don't we? Would it even be enough? No, 3 times Lovestruck Beast would not be enough. But that is the dream though, right? Double vision? Playing the token doesn't do anything except for give us a chum blocker with the Kraken. I think it's still worth it though, right? Yeah, because if I play Lovestruck Beast, I'm not gonna have enough to play Gravitic Punch even if I draw into it. I'll be 1 off. It's a bitch, but I mean, I guess I could have, right? Because we have Garrick's Uprising. So if I drew into a land plus Gravitic Punch, exactly, we could have had it, right? I guess we'll have to see what we draw. Yeah, if we would have drawn a land plus Gravitic Punch, I think we could have done it. Because we have Double Vision, and Double Vision would have procced on that, so if we draw a land plus Gravitic Punch, I'm gonna feel terrible. Okay, whew. All right, that's fine. Nowhere near what we needed. Not even one of the cards that we needed, actually. Well, there's a land. That is something. But we're down to 12 health. I just, as much as I want it to work out for us, they can probably deal. Oh, they're going for my creatures. Hey. I thought they were, oh shit. Well, now we're getting a little worried because if they have something like a fling, you know, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're dead here. Alright, GG. Fuck, so close again. So close. Alrighty, Alicio Belal. I don't know. We're gonna keep this regardless. We have the Edgewall Innkeeper and the Lovestruck Beast. So I just immediately, I like it. I think we go for the Lovestruck Beast 1/1 first. That way if the opponent has something like a shock or whatever, it can take out this and then we'll still have the Edgewall, right? So we already have the double red for double vision. That's good. We're only 1 mana away from that. So realistically, our Edgewall just needs to live through one turn. We're going to discard the Gravitic Punch here. That's one of the nice things about having it, and it having Jumpstart, is the ability to, well, kind of abuse that. Now, normally I wouldn't pay 2 here, but since we have to fight as 1 to protect the Edgewall, I am going to go ahead and pay 1, and we'll swing in right like so. Is this a human? It is a human as well. A little unfortunate, means we can only save 1 if we're going to save something, but, you know, keeping that Edgewall alive. Lourdes, interesting. Oh, and a Bonecrusher. Bonecrusher means we can kill the Lourdes, plus keep 1 mana for fight as 1. Really love the sound of that. So that's what we're gonna do. Stomp that bitch out and get in there. The nice thing about this deck is it still functions very well as a deck, even outside of its big combo of Double Vision, Gravitic Punch, Fiery Emancipation, right? Call the Death Dweller. Can't say I'm too surprised. Heliod's Intervention. Well, it's not going to help us too much here either. Let's go for the Bonecrusher. Ooh, a Lucky Clover, that's good. No attacks and in turn. So we can double block the Lourdes with our Bonecrusher and the 1/1. Croxa. What are we discarding here? Are we discarding the Heliod's Intervention? We might actually discard the Lucky Clover because we don't have any other, what's it called, but meh. We'll discard the Intervention. We'll just hope that they're not playing too many enchantments. I know it's a low risk deck, so it makes sense for them to play enchantments, but we shall see. Dreadhorde Butcher. That's not bad for us at all. And they're not even attacking with it. What? Alright, so we can get down Double Vision, but if we do that, we lose the ability to use Fight as 1, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm thinking we just go for the Lucky Clover, or just for the Lovestruck Beast, like just one or the other. Since we don't have any adventure spells, I am just going to go for the Lovestruck Beast. Get some card draw. Another land, that's really good for us actually. Alright, so we can swing in with the Bonecrusher. Yeah, we'll swing in. Yeah, even if they block here and go to kill our Edgewall, well, probably shouldn't have done that actually. They can replay it next turn. Do we just give them our Edgewall, or do we try to block it? I think we give them our Edgewall. We got the card draw we needed. I still want to keep up Fight as 1 though, I think. Ah. We'll have faith. We'll have faith. Hopefully they don't make us discard a card. Mayhem Devil plus Croxa. It makes sense. 1 damage goes to the 1/1. Croxa gets sacrificed, makes us discard a card. What are we discarding though? Fight as 1? No, I'm discarding the land. I hate it, but it's what needs to happen. Alright, so they can swing in, unfortunately, here with the Lourdes. Hey, we ended up getting that land back anyways. Beautiful. Goodness. Goodness gracious. We're not going to swing in so we can actually defend against the Lourdes if need be. Now we have Gravitic Punch, which means we can deal at least 10 damage to the opponent just by selecting the Lovestruck Beast. So if we can get a Fiery Emancipation, it actually should be enough to finish them, given they don't gain any more life, which would be a little hard to see that happening. So we'll have to wait and see. It would also require us to draw Fiery Emancipation and another red source and have a card we could discard, right? So since we don't want that Croxa to make us basically get rid of that. Oh wait, it's gonna deal 3 either which way, huh? Well, this is about to suck. I think they got us killed here. 1 damage to the face and then, yeah, alright, that's GG. I'd like to say it was fun, but, you know, anytime I see Mayhem Devil, I'm a little put off for